Hello and welcome back to KGS. We got an 8K versus 8K. I am Black again. Originally was only going to do 3 games today, but I'm doing a 4th because the last one was so quick. Resigned after 20 some moves. Very, very strange poking incident. It was multiples. So yeah, I'm feeling a little drained doing 4 games in a row. So I'm going to take this big point then. If you want to get that big point, that's fine, but yeah, that's what I thought. And this is invadable. When we get to the corner enclosures, I will be going over that sort of thing. But I think I will take a double wing here. This is a little bit far, but it does set up. See, I'm trying to remember. There's this. Is this the large knight one I'm thinking of? Basically, with this, it goes to this sort of fight. If I invade here, he can jump over here, and then I don't remember how that goes. If I take a double wing here, he can do this immediately. This stuff is still open. This isn't far. It sets up that sort of thing. I can also do this. Yes, that's how that works. You start with this one, see what he does. After this, assuming that he ignores this, of course. But we'll go from here. But anyways, it starts with this thing, and if he backs, okay, he's gonna do that. So that kind of trying to remember how this goes. There's this one, which then he will cap. Let's see. So trying to remember if that's the right time for this. So yeah, look. This video might actually be out by the time this one comes out. I think it's the 4th in series. So now that he responded here, instead of doing anything else over here, what I need to do is actually come out over here, because when he I'm trying to remember what he does. If he comes here and he doesn't do anything, then I can attach underneath and do all that sort of stuff. This might be a little too small right now, but if I attach directly, no, I've got to do this. There's this diagonal I can push up and then do this sort of thing, and then pull this out. I'm trying to remember if this is the right time for this though. I think this is it. And even though with I think this cap here, I can't connect underneath. Oh, you're gonna block directly. Okay. Now what? Makes about. Oh, you know what? That might be a mistake. I was thinking of the optimal extension, joseki. That's my bad. So if this white stone was instead where this black stone is, then you do this sort of thing. Because if he captures it, then you can jump out and do all that sort of stuff. So this might actually be a mistake on my part. I'm going to do this. No, I can't do that now. I can't because he's just going to cap. I have to... Oh, man. Oh, no. And this is also setting up to make this invasion a much bigger thing for him. So anyways, what can we do instead of... I can make Sibicky by doing this, or actually by doing this, and so I'm gonna have to make Sibicky. I just realized how bad that sounds. It sounds like making love. Nah. And so these 3 stones in this move is the Sibicky. Yeah, so he can live here just fine. I'm actually going to face it this way since he's got some stones here. And actually with this stone here, it allows me to get this move in instead. So I'm going to block from this way, pointing towards this stone, so I can develop this stuff just fine. And this is just going to be the standard invasion here. Normally it's this move, but I am going to do this one. Actually, yeah, let's do it. And he can come around here and do that sort of thing. I have a little bit more, well, anyways. So I end in Gote. I now have a nice wall facing this stone. You are reducing me, so now I have two options. Since I don't have any stones over here, I'm not going to block from this side. Instead, I'm going to block from this side to help develop this thing. And he's doing this invasion. I'm trying to remember how this goes, if I just block here or if I do this. There's so many things I need to review, and I just don't have the time to go back and review every one of them. Reducing territorial frameworks, that's where this comes in. I'm trying to remember what black does. I think the obvious move is this. What does this do? It allows this whole cutting sequence, but then it doesn't go into anything. So I think this is the right move. Because you can't push and cut. Because if he cuts here and goes in the corner, I do this. If he cuts here and tries this move, this is Atari. So he needs to fix, and then this is Atari and it's dead. So I'm going to do that move. What about this move? I always find the refutation after I play it. Alright, so you're going to push. Okay. Are you going to cut and cut? You're going to cut that way to cut this stone off. Ah! Okay, but what if I just connect? This is still Atari, and what if I just connect? Because again, this is Atari. Let's see, I can Atari that way and actually connect, or I can just connect directly. This looks good. This Atari doesn't work. So Atari that, but then I am kind of in trouble over here. If I Atari up, I see the problem with this. Atari and then Hane. Because this stone is not going to live. Then I think I need to, like, Hane or something. Let's see, if I do this, he comes here, this, that, this, Atari dead, so that doesn't work. If I jump 1 space, 2 space, 3 space more, that's Atari and dead, so I think I need to jump 2. What else can you do? This, that. Can't Hane because that's dead. You can go there and keep me low. That's for sure. Very interesting game. This stuff is still unsettled. And the way Sibicky works is you're not looking to save all of these stones. It's kind of the lizard letting his tail get cut off in order to survive, you know? So if white ends up cutting here, white will actually get this stone eventually, but then I make some shape on the outside. With this move, it's a 3-3 high invasion. I have a few options. I can connect underneath. I can even diagonal here. If I diagonal, he descends and then has 2 options, and I will actually defend this way. Dump, descend, jump, and then I block here. It allows him to get this in here, but I need to protect the corner. If I go this way, that allows him to connect up, so I'm going to do this one instead. We'll see if he follows the book. He's not following the book. Okay. I don't know what he's doing now. I'm going to block this way now. Because when I block this way, now this stone needs to, when it runs out, it can't jump down and go anywhere, so that's why I'm playing this move now. You're diagonaling? Are you gonna cover? If you, oh, what the hell? Are you one of those fatigue players that just plays everywhere? Um... Oh wait, that might have been a mistake. Because now he can do... What are you doing? I kind of want to attack this some more, and by doing this, does that work? Can I honey you? This to that to this. I'm getting split in half. I need to take care of these stones. There's this cut, of course. You're leaning on me. That's nice. Thank you. Anyways, so the reason I thought this was a mistake, is and it might be a mistake yet, is when he, this is like a reducing move. When I go Knight's move, he can actually attach here and do this sort of thing, and then possibly cut that off. So I'll just extend on the 4th line. Nice and calm. He is threatening to do that. I will fix shape. This to that. This shape. I'll just fix this way. That's okay with me. These are kind of a thorn in my side, most definitely. You can make some decent shape. That doesn't work. This is Atari. You can get a couple forcing moves off of this stone. And the forcing moves are gone. Because this cut to that, to this, to that, to this, doesn't work, it's dead. Okay, this puts a lot more pressure on that. This is still a forcing move later. So... if he cuts, I just extend, right? This still has plenty of liberties, I'm not worried about that. That makes this, and then I can Hani here to poke at that. You can cut, and it dies. So this, he doesn't have to respond to, of course. If he doesn't respond to this and he Ataris this, then I'm going to Atari him back. He'll capture, I'll do this Atari, and then I'm on this side, getting a wall facing this thing. And then I can harass this some more, so... I want to attack this a little bit, and then I'm going to come out here to attack it some more. If I can get this Hane in, if he responds and I get this Hane in, it'll kind of force him to fix. And then I can do some other stuff, so... This cut is not a problem because the ladder still works. If he descends or something, then I need to capture the stone. He did not do what I thought he would do. This to that to this to Atari, so I'm going to capture this. Yeah. You're giving up this stone, huh? This does give him a ladder breaker, but then when I capture it's good. This to that. Are these cutting points a problem? I can connect Incente there. I'm just debating to do... I'm gonna take the ladder now. This jumps right here. You're gonna do that immediately, huh? Okay. So now I've got a ton of... Cool, thank you. Can I Hana here? No. Well... I'm tempted. I feel like I need to do something with these stones. If I cap them directly... what else can I do? I can try wedging. Does that work? No. This stuff is still connected to that, so that's good. You're not making any points though yet. I really want to attack you. Attack you from this side, force you low, and build up on this side, or use this influence. Approaching high. If you kick me, that is not good for you. If I just take your corner now, you get a wall facing that way. My stuff is kind of undercut then. Approaching from this side. I want to get you to go here so I can get some more influence here. Or I just build up some territory. What do I want to do? Kind of want to attack over here. Get into this running fight. And there are so many things I can do, I just don't know what I want to do or what I should do. I think attacking these and helping these are going to be what I want to do, so I'm going to start with a cap. What does he do with the cap? He's going to go from this side, right? So if I poke at him to make him heavy first on this side to get a little bit more shape, and then jump over here, so I'm looking to make him heavy by this poke. If he doesn't respond, then I can poke through, and then this is all hunky-dory. So you're cutting me there. Like I said, this is Sibicky, so he can cut that off just fine. I'm trying to remember. I think it's this one. So I need to capture, and then I can connect. Extending just gets me out further. So this is co, but it's not really a co, so you don't have to worry about it. You can do that. You can connect underneath. I'm going to push through, though. So you can save these 2 stones. I can cut this off. And these are kind of free-floating then. So you're connecting with that. I am okay with that, because you're, again, not really making any points yet. This is going to build up some influence over here. If I just connect, I'll be fine. If I ignore it and I cut, what does that do? There's this ladder thing that doesn't work. So you connected with these stones that didn't really do anything. Capture, and you're alive. So I don't want you to do that. Is that a problem? Yeah, that kind of is a problem. Not really. Okay. Invade, take the corner, or take the side and split. I'm gonna do this. This is way bigger. I should probably split this. You're taking a large knight. You greedy son of a... That's okay. And because, you know, this is already like that, this is actually good. So I'm actually going to invade your side here. Or reduce. Reduce, jump, cap. Cap looks good. I didn't want to click there. Let's see. So looking at points, white has some in the corner here, white has some in the corner here. You're capping me. What? You can't cap me. I'm going to cap you back. If I cap you like this, and the knight's move, you do this, cut, Atari, don't connect. Okay, so that is kind of a problem. There is still this invasion here. If I get this move, then this invasion's a thing again. It's like Christmas, I just don't know what I want. I mean, this stuff still has some decent eye potential, plus I can connect at any time. That doesn't quite work. Jeez. Okay. This secures a couple points here. We're not to endgame yet. We still got some Good stuff going on. So, capping a fourth line is not very smart. I kind of want to invade here low, probably. So we'll see what happens. It's got a few options. He can either cap on top or diagonal. If he diagonals, he's taking the corner. Interesting. So he's not doing anything with this move. So do I just connect underneath them? Or do I invade here? What does this move signify? He can do this, I can pull back, he can do that. So I might lose a couple points here, but this is fine. I'm just going to connect over here. Take away these points. Ah, the wedge. Yes. Like I said, he can take that point. I don't care. I get Sente back. You going to take it? Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. So now, when I jump, this stone's coming under attack again, right? So we should probably finish this up. This wedge, double Atari doesn't work, so I'm just gonna do this. I think I have more side points. You know what? You have all the corners, don't you? You do. Oh, that's lovely. To start the captain moves. Now I have a target to attack. Knight's move can be cut. Don't you remember that? So can my knight's moves. Yeah, so, anyways. Attach, I don't want to attach, I want to attack. If I do this, he can connect over there, so I want to keep him separate. There's this wedge, which might be a problem if he cuts. No, actually, no, it's not. Because he has to come back and fix, and when he fixes, then I can fix. So you are making shape? To take this move? Is that what you're looking to do? Okay. Well, since you didn't respond to this... I'm just trying to figure out how I want to attack this. This solidifies some more points up here. It doesn't really do anything. This cut does make him want to make a shape here. And then he has an eye, but then I'm even more solid. So if I cut here, he does this, I do that. And that puts a lot of pressure on this stuff. But then he needs to run, so he'll probably run this way. What I want to do is... this move first to kind of separate him from this group, so that he needs to run and try to get to this stuff. So that's what I'm going to do with this move. This elephant's eye is pretty gaping, but yep, so he's going to jump there. If I do this, he does that. I can lean on this a little bit. I can also cap him here, which then he does that and he's connected. But then all my points are solidified and I can get a couple more forcing moves in. So let's let him connect. Interesting. He didn't connect like I thought he would. So let's take this. He'll probably take this point because it's the mouth shape. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay. And now I can peep at this, and I can poke at this. Get a ton more stuff on the outside. So I'm going to do that. I'll take the free moves. Actually, you know what? This peep wasn't as good as I thought it was, in retrospect. I'll take this move. And then I'll take this move. Free stuff! Okay, now that that free stuff is gone, this is, well, yeah, this is kind of a weird push. I don't want to make an empty triangle, though. What else can we do? We can link up to save those stones. I can threaten some more shapes. Looks like solidifying some points would be a good idea. This helps that stuff immensely. This I could give up as much as I don't want to. I'm not going to... Actually, you know what? So it's either one... Okay, yeah. This is better. Much better. Okay, yeah. Yeah, alright. Let's make a table shape. Two empty triangles. Yeah, empty triangle either way, or just make a table shape. I'm going to go for the table shape. Now he can push here, of course, and then block, but then this cut doesn't work because it's a ladder, and it dies. You can block there. Yeah, I'm going to... What should I do? Just pull back? I'm just defending my Maya at this point. Just got to make sure that he doesn't get a whole lot of points is all. Let's see, this pushes there, and then I block with the net. Yes. Okay. So losing a few points. That's totally acceptable. That one... Yeah, I suppose I better keep that linked up. Making shape. I will... be looking to do this. Or... Huh, I don't know what he's doing. Anyways, I want to do some more stuff with this area so I can, you know, take this stone and then run it or something. So I'm going to start with this. This also solidifies the connection with that, which after this whole exchange stuff is not really a big deal. So you're going to give that stone up? No, you're not going to give that stone up. This is a pretty gaping hole. What I'm trying to run this way, so I'm just going to do this. I think he's going to aim for this hole. He does. Hey, look at that, I called it. Alright, Knight's move. Knight's move. Looks like this one is a lot. Yeah, so let's just do Knight's move. And then I get to connect in Sente. Let's see, I can block here now, or I can push one more. If I push one more, that helps this stuff. This cut still doesn't work. So this to that, and that's actually Atari, so if he comes out here, I'll block this way. You can go one more, and I'll Atari that. You're pushing at that stone, huh? Well, if I do this, you have to come back, right? Because if you cut... I can still capture this stone. Not a big deal. I can actually get a couple of these forcing moves in right now. I think I'm actually going to do that right now. Let's see. This... Can I set up something where if he connects, he dies? I mean, the obvious this, but... this captures the stones. This prevents that. This, and then he connects. And then there's this, and he connects. And then there's this, and he connects. And this, and he connects. It collapses very quickly, but... So he can... Interesting. Yeah, I'll solidify some points here. That's fine with me. You're poking at this, huh? If I do something like this, and then you poke, that's not Atari. So I do this, and then this, and then you poke. Well, let's just do that. Let's be simple. Let's see, looking at points again, he's got some in the corner. He's still a little bit undercut. There's a few in this corner, a few in this corner, and a couple on the side up here. He's defending this corner, which, do I really care about those couple of points? I think I can get more points from here. Peep and then block. Looks to be more appropriate. This one, he should block, right? Because if he Ataris, then blocks, then I get more, so he needs to block. Or he needs to connect. If you Atari, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Is this a problem? This push? Can I block here? Cut. Connect. Atari. Cut. Extend. Cut. My brain's not working right now. It's slowing down anyway. So, some people smoke, some people eat. I use caffeine. Again, you can get this move, of course. So you're preventing this connection? So I can get this peep in now? This peep really helps with that stuff, so I'm gonna get that peep in. I mean, you're just in the destroying territory phase of this, right? Cut doesn't work, cut doesn't work. Atari, I suppose. Should solidify a little bit more. However, do you have two eyes yet? If I go here, that's an interesting question. So I'm gonna take this one just to invoke a response. And I'll take this one to invoke a response. Just because it's free. I'll take this one to invoke a response because it's free. And then I'm gonna honey here. Honey here, honey here. You're gonna come out, I assume? Nope, you're pushing out. Okay. Okay. Pokin'? Yeah, that's a free move. Yeah, that's a free move too. Ah, hey, look at that. That could be a problem now, couldn't it? You can cut that off. Do I have enough to make two eyes? I can get this for free. Oh, I'm in... Ah, damn it, I'm in Buyomi. Bad move, but... Not giving me enough time to think, man. Let's see, I can push... And that becomes Sente. I can do this. I'm gonna push first. I can get this move for free. Does it do anything though? Not really. This. 3, 2. I'll do that, I suppose. So I can get an eye here for sure. That's not a big deal. I think I screwed up getting the second eye up here. If I do this, he can just do that. This, that. So I want to make him take this one. If he just captures, then it goes to a ko for that eye. What I really want to do is get this move, so that I can... I'm gonna act... Well, hold on. My group isn't still... I mean, it's not dead yet because of this ko here. So it's ko to connect and live. Easiest thing for you... Well, if you descend, I capture. So you need to capture this, and then I can do this. And then it's a ko for that, but I don't care about that. Hun Yadi must be Chinese, would be my guess. Hun Yadi. That's interesting. I mean, it is a throw-in. I can capture this and make a second eye, or make an eye. In Gote, and then I can push Atari. Yeah, that doesn't work though. Because if you capture, that's dead. It's a snapback. Or not a snapback, it's a shortage of liberties. And because of that, I now have 2 eyes here. I mean, you can do the shortage of liberties and then throw in to make sure I don't get the second eye, but... yeah. Because you capture, I do that. You do that, I capture, and then you can throw in again. But then, at that point again, I have the eye. So then I can come back and capture this. And I'm alive. Alright, that was overly dramatic when it didn't need to be. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I just saw something really cool. I think you'll like it if I can get it to work. If I push and I cut, so that's just threatening this sort of thing. You can cut here, but this is all connected like that, so I don't really care. This is connected over here, that's fine. So we're talking about a miscellaneous couple points here, that's not a big deal. What I want to do is push, you block, I cut, you Atari. It doesn't work. This Atari doesn't work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm gonna use one. I will use one. This doesn't really get me any points. This does. This does. This is Sente. This is also a point. You know what? I'm gonna take this one. I'll take the Sente first. And that pushes there. And that becomes Atari. Go for those. That'd be interesting. Alright, so looking at points again. That is good. This is okay. There isn't really a whole lot of points here. That's already dead. I mean, I got all of this. This cut Atari kind of goes to a ko. I'm gonna push here for Sente. Pushing here goes to Cat Atari. Well, I'll just take that point then. I mean, you can make this a false eye, but it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Alright, so we're doing this thing, I guess. What is this? That isn't anything. Is he gonna make life in the corner? No, I don't think he can. So anyways, this becomes bent 4 in the corner. Let's see, if I Hana here, and he takes this move, and then I take that move, so he doesn't have enough. Or I can just take the corner move, and then do this. Hana. If I just do this, you come here, I Atari. Unless I screw up big. But it's not really Ko. Because when you capture, I just capture this. And if you come here next, or even if you Atari, I mean, if you Atari this, I will connect. But you don't have enough room to make another eye in here. Kripke. We have an observer, Kripke. Hello, Kripke. So these are dead in the corner. There's basically no point in the middle here. He's got a corner over here, he's got a little bit of a corner, and some points up here. I think I'm definitely ahead as far as points goes. Does that work? Can I Atari this way? And then connect? Because if he goes there, he still can't make an eye, right? Atari, I think I can Atari this way. Capture. Yeah, I don't care about that. So, what can we do now? That's done. I can push at this. I'm just sealing points in, really. That I don't care about, because if you capture, I'll just do that. If you Atari, I'll just do that. If you do that, you're dead. So, I'm going to try to make another point here, I guess. We're running out of time, I don't know what to do. That, okay, so we got this. Let's see if we do a throw-in. I'll just do this. This now becomes Atari, so I'll just connect there. If he does this, I can't connect because that's a charge of liberties and I die. So I'd have to connect and give up that stone. Don't know what this is. There's this, which goes to that, and then I can... This is alive on its own. Let's Atari on that so you can get this move for free, I guess, but... all I can say is that really didn't get him a whole lot, and really... That actually just gave me a couple points and solidified my territory, so that was not a good thing for him. I mean, if he would have done this, just to start, I would have probably done that. So there's this, and then I can actually... Yeah, I don't care. It's not a problem. If you go there, I'll connect. Yeah, you can have those. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm far enough ahead. So that's not a point. What else can we do? We can do this sort of thing, and do that sort of thing, and do that sort of thing, and then go for a co. That looks good. Let's do that. This goes to that, goes to this, goes to that, goes to a throw-in, goes to that, and then a co. I like that. Let's go to co, even though I'm far enough ahead. Oh. Okay. You're not gonna let me have those, are you? Alright. So I'll take that point. It's not... you know, I'm kind of regretting that. Alright, so you connected the co. This stuff is now alive on its own. This, is that a point? Throw in for a co, it doesn't quite work. Does this work? No. Cutting doesn't work. If I cut here, he just connects. That stuff is alive on its own. So let's just do this. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Take a point and go to... This is actually Sente. So if he does this, that... Yep, there you go. Okay. Is that a point? That's not a point. That's already dead. That's a point. So is this. Wondering if... Is there anything in this thing? He can't Atari me, right? If he Ataris me, it's dead. If he Ataris me this way, I can get this Atari. Capture. Descend, or descend this way. It almost works. I need to take this one first, but, you know, even if I do cut... this Atari... Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Alright. What else we got? So let's just do some quick counting here. Let's say that we got 4, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 there. 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27. Okay, so he must have done some counting. So let's just do a quick review. I'm gonna look at score estimator, just curious. And it says I'm up by 30 points. So yeah. Let's just do a little quick review, see what we got here. The usual move is to not let me get this, because it is too big. Because white, I mean, the reason this is better than this is because I have a stone here instead of him. That was a good exchange. This one was bad for me. I should have probably invaded directly. Wait, what did I do? I did this and then that, and so he descended. Or if you would have done this, then I could have done this. I would have gotten to that. This is the nice Sibicky technique, which is what we did eventually. I was surprised. You know, this also prevents the connection. This seems really slow because it doesn't get a whole lot. This ear move prevents the connection. I can't do it. Oops, I'm sorry. That was bad. Because when black comes through here, white has this because of this ear move. So, I mean, this ear move connects. That's one of the key moves. Another one that would also work is even these diagonals. It's really slow because of this stone, but instead of jumping here, if you had either one of these, it works. This attachment also prevents that connection. Because again, when black tries to connect through this side. Oh, he just cuts it off there. I mean, this effectively does the same thing too, so I can't connect underneath. It's a very direct route, but the one on the outside definitely is helping build some more versus this one, which is just doing it directly. Sibicky. It was actually it was a good time to invade because I had a double wing formation. But again, it's giving me exactly what I want. I'm gonna look up that reduction later. I should have followed my own advice. It seems really slow for the same reasons. This would have done the similar thing. Although it is on the 4th line, so there's a little bit different thing going on here. Anyways. So I treated that as a reduction move. I was worried about this whole sequence. And then possibly pushing in later or something. I don't know. Another thing white can do, or could have done, was this and then this, maybe? I don't know. Not sure. So he leaned on me a little bit. He's not making a whole lot of eye shape. He gave me 2 eyes directly. I did not see him do this move. I thought he would either do this, which would allow me to get this move in. If he did, what was I looking at? If he protected it directly and then, or sorry, if he did something else and then this one, I was planning on this. And I don't really care about the stone. To get the influence facing that way. He ignored me and then pushed. And so I took the ladder. This didn't get him a whole lot. I mean, yeah, it's a forcing move, but I think maybe him taking this move would have been bigger. Because this breaks the ladder and it forces me to take. And then, you know, he can come back and try worrying about his group. But his group is pretty strong, at least as far as I can tell. Like, there's 1 eye directly. If I take this one, there's your 2nd eye. If I try doing this to take the 2nd eye, there's your 2nd eye. I mean, this can't be killed. I'll get a lot of forcing moves and stuff, but... So Sibicky, yeah, that's what was going to happen. Pushing through, if you would have done this cut, fix, and then this group is kind of floating. If I cut from this side, that kind of hurts this. Yeah, that also kind of strange. I think I maybe should have done this. Because... Wait, no, it's the, hold on, wait. This, that, there we go. This is what I wanted. However, because I have that stone here, this doesn't actually work for him. Because this goes to a ladder. Look at that. And dead. I should have invaded there. I really should have. Why didn't I invade there? What did I do? Oh, that's very sad. I should have done this. This is so much better. He would have had to have blocked from this side and let me get all of this. So if he, like I just showed you, if he blocked from the other way, yeah, I suppose you could do this, but and then he'd have to come back and do that and give me an even bigger corner. And then he has a nice big stick wall facing my own influence. That's not very good. If he tries doing the usual one, as I just showed you, this is not as good, of course. Because then I can get that later, I suppose. So this is good for me. Going to the usual one, as I just showed. There's this cut, there's this one, and then because of this, so he can't actually block there. He has to let me connect. That goes to a ladder again, so you can't do that. Does he do this? And then let me get that? It lives on the side, very small and icky. Yeah, I should have invaded there. Why didn't I do that? Yeah, I thought, you know, free move, I've already got this. Yeah, that was too good for him. And he didn't respond to me attaching to him. Instead he decided to take that move. That was very small, way too small. Let me get this attack on him to surround and completely kill whatever else is in the center, eliminating his wall thing here. Meanwhile, I gotta build up a few points for myself. Let him cut that off. What I was showing here is that he eventually has to come back and then I can cut off. Likewise, if he attires the other way, actually this one probably isn't. No, he still has to come back and then he can cut. So he can cut that off, I suppose. Okay, so, maybe we should have attired instead. Poking. Poking. Endgame. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes, this. This eliminates the second eye. And if you want to... I mean, you don't have to do anything else at this point. What you need to do is make sure I don't get the other eye over here. Because this, then I have to deal with this code to try and connect. Right. Just endgame, more endgame. You didn't have enough space in there to live. Endgame. And that's all she wrote. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please do like it. If you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, please leave them below in the comments. I read and take every one of them very seriously. If you're new around here, please subscribe. I do videos like this. I try to release them every day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing the problem books, or the answers to the problems in some of the Get Strong series. And the other days I'm doing Go gameplay like this. So if you're new around here, please subscribe to keep up to date. And thank you so much for watching again. I will see you in the next video.